true. And the Grand Canyon's just a hole in Arizona.
Here's a ground ball right side.
Player with a high call from his representative.
From 161st Street here in the digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he'll get back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
3-0 now. Norwood is off at first with 2 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. Kuhn has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? Mike Sneed. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Popped him up. Smokey waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in and looking for more, Zach Klein, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Klein.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Smokey.
Second baseman, Smokey.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Full count, 3-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly in the end. Digging in once again, Stephen Black. He singled his last time up.
Stephen.
Popped high in the air. Gray has a play. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. Digging in to try it again, Dave Kuhn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2. Up, 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 up. High pop up. Ray has got it, and the side is retired. So no runs on no. Ready once again, William Eller. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part. Oh, now, Matt, all these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Striding in to start the 9th, Zach Klein, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half. Sent on the ground out to second. Smokey is to his left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Martinez, a native of the state of Michigan. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly start making some real dollars in this game.
Another 0-2 coming. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel.
Tuesday night baseball. Striding in for Houston, Zach Klein, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Zach Klein.
Hit out towards second. Smokey. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is. Digging in now for the Yankees. Smokey, the average on the year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one. And the changeup is way low that time. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being. And late reactions, and they got him. That evens it up 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
The 2-0 on the way. High in the air into shallow left center. Margot's under it. 1 out. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Miguel Arturo. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. So coming to the plate, Smokey, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. High and deep to center field. Goff looking up. And this one is gone. A home run.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday.
Now at the plate, Stephen Flack. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Towards second. Smokey is up with it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AD to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And he nails him at third. Great throw. Now the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Norwood at second with 2 down. And a breaking ball stays outside.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Goff is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. So stepping in, Chad Goff. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. But guys have to earn that trust from their managers. He handles it here.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in, Smokey. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. The 0-1 on its way. And that one just missed outside.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over. 9-6 the final tally in this one. The Houston Astros jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nino Valentine. Afternoon baseball. Digging in, Smokey, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They finally got back into the win column with a victory last time out, but it had been a long time coming as they'd lost 8 in a row prior to that win.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
And he helps him out there. It's 3-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I mean, this has been an interesting at-bat. We haven't seen, out of all the pitches, a single one in the strike zone. And yet we're in a full count. Don't be surprised if he throws the rosin bag.
The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a little tapper. That's foul, so the battle will continue. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. The 3-2 one more time. Popped him up. Eller is over and he tucks it away for the second out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown. Next for New York, Smokey. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, a double play. So striding in, Eldon Bullock. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Out towards second. And that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. He was a double play victim last time around.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The tag, and he's nabbed. So digging in now, Smokey. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So striding forward now, Angel Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch inside the throw. And he's safe. Norwood over at second. Smokey first with no outs. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Now at the plate, Freddie Chance. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Digging in, Philip O. Skied into straightaway right. Kuhn has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner from third crosses the plate. In now, Eldon Bullock. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Kuhn on second. Eller on at first with nobody out. Hit hard to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. 8-3 is today's final. The Astros rode an important 6th inning to victory. Thursday night. Stepping up now, Smokey. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems.
Ready now for Baltimore, David Spanos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground to second. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. Stepping up to the plate, Smokey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Smokey brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Emilio Mateo. He drew a walk his first time up. Ball to second. Smokey over to his left. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Smokey. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch on its way. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
From the stretch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Norwood, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Sands over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, David Spanos. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance. Smokey 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now. Smokey, he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. But the runner's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Norwood stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Hot shot on the ground is short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Angel Hernandez. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Ready, Shane.
Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get two. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the... A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never... Downtown Baltimore. Digging in, the switch hitter, Smokey, coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out, nothing doing. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Hit hard back up the middle. He's right there. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So now the Orioles hitter, Joseph Borowitz, is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. The ground towards short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. In now for the O's, Daniel Bowers. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees...
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Emilio Mateo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Towards second. Smokey move right. Throw get. Striding in once again. Smokey. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers. Hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Now the payoff pitch home. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Relay to first in time, and just like... Digging in once again, Smokey. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Mateo, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Ready once again, Prince Sands.
The designated hitter, Prince Sands.
Ready with the 0-2. On the ground, out to second. Smokey. Outfield grass. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Orioles jumped ahead in the 2nd. They're a few blocks. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey, and a chance to add to his league-leading RBI total right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that? Coming to the plate now, Daniel Powers. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Daniel Powers.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Smokey. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Weak roller right side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready now for Baltimore, Prince Sands.
Designated hitter, Prince Sands.
1-1.
The inning as it's sent out to second. Smokey up with it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Next for New York, Smokey, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the...
At the plate, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Norwood aboard here at first with nobody out. The 0-2 once more. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Standing in, William Brisbaugh. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 2-2. Hit out towards second. Smokey is right there. And there's out number 2. Striding in, Smokey. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Lo, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires. Now to the plate, Peter Valenzuela.
Fielder, number 9, Peter Valenzuela.
The 1-1 home. High in the air out towards shallow right. Oh, is there. And that ends the inning. This one. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Emilio Mateo. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers, multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now in the box, Fernando Medeiros, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side, swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Smokey ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The New York Yankees led this game from the Sunday afternoon. Now at the plate, Smokey. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, D-Lo, this is
Look.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. The second, but they throw it away. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Sean Treming. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. And he just manages to get his hand in. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw in plenty of time, and he's out at third. Striding into the box, Brian Ayala. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Brian.
Hit ball to second. And there's one down now. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. A little bouncer. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Smokey, originally from New York State. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues. But to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
Norwood stands at second with 2 gone. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and standing in, Fernando Medeiros. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's running down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So digging in now, William Brisbois. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Again, he sends it out of play.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Again, a 1-2. Come on. Hit hard to third. And that's the second out. Digging in to try it again. Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Splitter taken here, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
This is on the ground over to first. The tag gets 1 on to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here. Striding in once again, Sean Creming. Couple of walks for him thus far.
Sean Creming.
Runners off for second. Hard hit ball to second.
All right, hold in here.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 9-1 is the way this one ends. Baltimore led this game from
A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers.
We are in. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. A real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Norwood, base runner at first with 1 out. Breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Francisco, it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what bites him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that.
Batting third, catcher, Jared.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play. Stepping in for the Jays, Patrick Shields. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category. Sent on the ground out to second. Smokey. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hard ground ball to third. To his left, Whitehead. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another chance. Smokey. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Ready once again, Jared Rodriguez. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his left, Smoke. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Smokey, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Ramirez hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of D24.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's himself into a solid big league ball player.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Abraham moves over. 2 gone. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Joey McCarty, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Hard hit ball to second. Smokey has it. On to first, and that'll mean a 12. Digging in once again, Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Tata gloves it, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The New York. We are north of the. Into the box, Smokey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A ball and no strikes. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able. Those are the tough ones.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning. Stepping into the box, Smokey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Freddie Wooten. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He'll deep in the hole. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Ready now, Ronnie Holton. He reached on a single in his first try.
Ronnie Holton.
Hit ball to second. Smokey ranges to his left. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Smokey. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Valenzuela has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Valenzuela, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Next for New York, Smokey, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. And that one stayed too low, apparently. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a big 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sean Premming. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Throw won't get him. Digging in, Angel Hernandez. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
This was an awfully quick series, and it ended in a split. I have a feeling these...
And a welcome to... Stepping in, Smokey. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line the line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Keeps spiking him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Missed with a slider.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Lined into right, a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Angel Hernandez. He homered back in Wednesday's game. To the at-bat. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. but he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Diego Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hernandez.
In the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the now at the plate, Smokey. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Smokey.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Two and 0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Outside, 3 and 0 now. Swinging on 3 and 0, and it's fouled right into the catcher's glove. 3 and 1 now.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Sheely rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
The pitcher was almost out of the inning, and I think he might have taken that third out for granted. Instead, he gives up a 2-out RBI triple to make it 2-0.
And he struck him out. Next for the Mets, Jorge Guerrero, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here now the 2-2. Now
1-1.
attempt here. Hernandez fields it cleanly, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Next up for New York, Chris Baez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1-1.
Grounded back up the middle. One on to first to complete the double play. Digging in and looking for more, Smokey. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-1 the count now. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back. Just missed that one. Fouled that one off really hard.
And he'll go to second here. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight. Stepping up to the plate, Angel Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the 0-1. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Now he'll step off. Runner goes for third. Now they put the tag on him at third, and that'll officially go as a caught stealing there. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Too low, 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Up around the face. Norwood at second with 2 down.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 3-2 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Hit hard to short. DeLong comes up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. In now, Jorge Guerrero.
The left fielder, number 29, Jorge Guerrero.
1-1.
It's on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Metropolitans led this game from after. Next for New York, Smokey coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
The 1-1 home. This is pulled into right. Fader is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next for the Mets, Ken Jenkins. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the late. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Welcome back to daytime baseball on the show from Citi Field. Thanks for joining us.
Second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Find it.
Ah, way to get dirty. He goes to first in time. Digging in once again, Smokey 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Chance, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Line drive to center field.
You're up.
That's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
He loses him on ball 4. At the plate, Phillip he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the payoff pitch home. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out. Striding in once again, David Arthur. He reached on a single in his first try.
David Arthur.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Smokey is there. And there are 2 away now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Angel Hernandez. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game. Ready for another shot now. Philip O. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Ready once again, Nick Ray, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Ray.
1-2. Runner's on his way to third. Hard hit ball to second. Jenkins is up with it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Ready for another chance, David Arthur.
Catcher, David Arthur.
He's on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now to the plate, Smokey, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. MLB Network has been striding into the box. Smokey, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. High in the air out to center field. Baez is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in, Jorge Guerrero, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
1-1-1.
To third, reined in. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Digging in, Ken Jenkins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Step on the bag for 1, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Digging in, the switch hitter, Smokey. So far, And he takes ball one. One out, nobody on. One and one. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Baez going back, still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball one.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all of that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Now batting, first baseman, Angel Hernandez.
This is skied into short left center. DeLong over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty here with two men out. The 1-1. Misses, ball two. Hit out towards second. Jenkins ranges to his right. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the pitch. And that misses for ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Two and 0 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And that one just missed outside.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Jorge Guerrero. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Jorge Guerrero. 1-1-1.
Tops this one out towards second. Smokey. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. 12-5 is the final in this ball game. The New York Yankees slugged their way to victory with 15 hits.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Tuesday Night Baseball. Striding in, Smokey coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Solari is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in now for the Nats, Dan Ruiz. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better road than he is at home. Hernandez scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this is knocked down on the mound. But he'll recover in time to get the lead runner at second. So a heads-up play there to get that second out. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The catcher, number 28, Sean Treming.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in. Smokey leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runners going. Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself. So coming to the plate, Donnell Solari. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Third, 5. Scooped up, 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. In now for Washington, Carlos Vaccaro, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away. On a rope to the second baseman. Now at the plate, Dan Ruiz.
Now batting, catcher, Dan Ruiz.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity. Into the box, Smokey.
Now batting, second baseman, Smokey.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. At the plate, Smokey. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Hit out towards second. To his left, Guzman. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Now at the plate, Michael Schuster. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Michael Schuster.
The 3-2 pitch.
1-1-1.
Be a drag bunt. He gets it down. And he'll be thrown out at first. So a big moment in the ball game here. Dan Ruiz. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball. Keep the game tied. Hit hard on the ground. And that's the first out. Digging in to try it again. Smokey struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit.
About set for base. Into the box now. Smokey. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Count remains full.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Yankees come up empty. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Timothy Schultz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Bunt attempt here. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in, the switch hitter, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking to minimize the damage here. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Smokey has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. Popped him up. Guzman calls for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Donnell Solari. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
1-1-1.
Bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Ray fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Wright, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On a rope to the second baseman, and it got the runner didn't get